This is the Geneva Shore Report coming to you from downtown Lake Geneva at the beach area here as you look out. Across the lake, it's beautiful as usual. We have a cloud cover as you can see in the distance. And so we're going to have our wonderful icicles in the trees for another day, probably at least, unless the sun comes out this afternoon, which wasn't in our prediction earlier. Anyway, we are here on...
It is Tuesday morning, January 5th, 2021. I'm Lisa Otto.
Jen Lepkowski.
And George Belushi Jr.
And the Geneva Shore Report.
Good morning.
Okay, we are here for the Tuesday morning news report. And in the news, another beautiful winter wonderland morning here in Lake Geneva. And we'll take it.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful outside. Everywhere you look, we have these wonderful white trees and kind of a blue overcast kind of haze in the sky. A cool blue. Not like a bright
winter
blue.
morning.
Yep. Okay, so we're loving the scenery around us today. In the news, we do have things going on. Today is the Georgia Senate runoffs, the election. People are out voting over in Georgia. Big deal. It's been a big deal, and people have been anticipating what will happen and what the results will be. So hopefully tonight we'll find out what the results are.
That's in Georgia.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Talk to us about something more local. It's a big deal.
Last night.
Well, last night.
All right. Well, yeah, that's the headline news. Let's get to the headline.
So the town of Lynn had their meeting last night.
That's
and
right.
Everything went through as planned, and the town of Lynn will remain the town of Lynn. The electors will still have a say and a vote in what's going on. The chair and all of the supervisors on the board will be able to keep their pay that they regularly have.
And their job, and the town powers, the big thing.
Yep.
The rest of it's minor. The big thing was getting the town powers so that the town would not have to dissolve.
Right.
And so those were overwhelming votes, 158 to 6, 136 to nothing. It really amazing how the public turned out.
Right. And if I'm correct, it is really kind of cool the way the town of Lynn works, because the actual residents, the electors, are the ones who do the voting, which is really amazing.
Once a year.
Yeah, at the annual meeting.
Right.
Which we don't get to do. We don't
that.
get to do that in Lake Geneva. Well, we do at the spring election, but that's different.
You're electing representatives, but
Right.
this is a direct democracy on that night.
Yeah.
And it can be a disaster like it was on November 17th, or it can be a wonder like it was last night.
Yeah.
What a thing to be a part of in the US of A.
Right.
So
So
Yeah.
that was a good Monday night.
It was.
Yeah.
It was a great meeting. And everyone left very pleased. Well, pretty much, except for maybe the three.
Chris
who were
Jones,
different.
Kathy Lynn, they were not too pleased.
So. Okay, well, you can't please everyone.
No, Chris Jones is running for office again. She'll be filing today against Maureen Zimmerman. We're going to endorse Zimmerman, of course, because what did Chris Jones have to say? When I leaned down and asked her, why did you do all this? She said, so all these people would have to come and learn about government and be involved. And I said, take a look out there. How happy did they look to you? That's why people have representatives, because they have real jobs. And they don't want to spend 3 hours in the middle of the night trying to fix what your supposed electors have messed up.
Right.
Okay, there.
Okay. Well, and that reminds me, today is the candidacy papers for the spring election right here in Lake Geneva as well. And I know Peg Esposito is running for an alderperson position.
Against
Anna
Hedlund?
Scarro- Yep. And Anna Scarro is running again this year.
Against John.
Yep. So we're going to find out who else is running, and if, so it'll be interesting.
We have a fun National Day today.
Oh, we do?
Okay, this is all the kids out there. National Whipped Cream Day.
Oh, I love
it.
whipped cream.
I know.
I'm not even going there.
Well,
Real-
it's also
real
National
whipped cream.
Screenwriters Day.
Oh, National Screenwriters Day.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
yeah.
a fun one.
Right. I'm sure they're popular. Never were when I was one.
And there's something new going on with the Bridal Expo this year.
Yeah,
here
what is
at,
it?
Okay, so they're holding it in person. It's going to be at 2 different locations, but they're also going to hold it online virtually for the entire month.
Oh.
So you'll be able to search all the different vendors, find information, ask questions. but that's a great way to do
Yeah.
it. How fun.
Normally it's at the Riviera, and we
Correct.
were really trying to figure out what the heck are they going to do this year, because
Yes.
it was still on the calendar, on the books, and it was happening. And with all the renovations going on at the Riviera, there's no way you can have a bridal expo there right now.
Yes.
So-
I love the virtual
Yeah.
part
Do you
of
know
it.
where the two locations
It is
are?
going to be Bella Vista and the Cove.
Okay. I was thinking
So-
Horticulture Hall would have been a good place.
Yeah.
But
I just don't know if it'd be big enough.
yeah, that's true.
So they're going to space it out. You know, you'll be able to social distance, or you can participate online.
I mean, Lake
So-
Geneva is a huge wedding venue.
I won't be
Yes.
attending.
No.
Thank you, no.
Okay. Okay. Well, I may go.
I'm sure. I'm
I'd love
sure.
that. I'd love
Uh-huh.
that.
Mhm.
What about the Ice Castle? They're anticipating opening on
Yeah.
the 15th at 4 p.m.
I know.
Not this Friday, but next Friday.
Okay, last week they did not look like they had enough progress made, but maybe by now.
I'm sure with this
Yeah.
weather, though, I'm sure they've made a lot of progress.
We will be over there tomorrow on our regular Wednesday stop to see how they're progressing and what it looks like now. So we'll be sharing that with you, and hopefully it looks good. Hopefully they're
Yes.
ready. I know people are waiting for it.
So a week and a half.
Mhm.
Yeah, the GSR comes out tomorrow.
Yes.
And of course, tomorrow also is the big deal
Yep, the
in the
electoral.
certification of the Electoral College,
Yep.
which amazingly enough, a lot of people think won't happen. And I'm sorry, you're wrong. All right. It's like the opening of the envelopes at the Academy Awards. You don't change the vote. You either open the envelope or you don't. And if you don't, somebody else opens it for you.
Yeah.
So that's basically a pro forma type thing, and it's been treated differently in the mass media.
Yeah.
So expectations have been built, and then, depends on what happens tonight and tomorrow. Big deal. Big deal.
Yep. Okay. All right. I think we're going to wrap this up and get on with the day, but we'll be back later with more weather, road, and news reports. I'm Lisa Otto
Jen Lepko.
And George Belushi Jr.
in the Geneva Show Report.
Bye-bye.